Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, there go. Anybody out there on 14 got a copy on Rainbow? The breakers clubs round here are going strong. I'm sure they'll make it legal before long. It's cheaper and much more fun than the phone. That's why Busby's new DFing van just won't leave us alone. Now breakers everywhere, you must campaign. See, beyond 27, that's our aim. And making up your handle is a guess. Like Robbo, Sandy, AJ, Annie, Lady Bird and Cass. Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, there go. Anybody out there on 14 got a copy on Rainbow? And if you join the NBCBC, you'll have a real good time, just wait and see. With Yellow Submarine and Boogaloo, Tarmac, Junkie, Doodlebug, Ironside and Big Zoom, and TCDD, BJ and CK, with GD, BB, TT and Stingray, Fuzzy Bear, Grey Bear, Black Bear and Detroit, Nappy Rash, Rubber Lips, Enterprise, Mr. Chip, Sparrow, Popeye and Black Knight. Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, there go. Anybody out there on 14 get a copy on Rainbow? And you'll find lots of lady breakers on the air, like Cheesecake, Morning Star and Solitaire, Bright Eye Susie Wong and Susie Q, ID, Cherry Bee, Kennel Maid, Meter Maid, Thumper and Misty Blue, and Wally's Bigfoot, Tandem Blood, the Fox and George, White Duck, Celtic Star and Valley Forge, Push Doctor, Lone Wolf and One T-Rex, Rallyman, Tallyman, Axeman, Hitman, Rockman and Big Tex. Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, come back. Breaker 1414 for a copy, there go. Anybody out there on 14 got a copy on Rainbow? We're sure that everyone will soon agree upon the usefulness of our CD, and we'll all keep our rigs until the end, 'cause while we have our CBs, we'll always have a friend. Yeah, this is a song dedicated to all the breakers trying to promote 27 megahertz AM as a citizens band radio frequency here in the UK. It's a light-hearted look at some of the things they get blamed for, such as television interference, interference with national airline communications, interfering with model aircraft, and even the weather. So here we go with Blame It on the Breakers. Mayday, mayday, mayday came a cry the other day, and way up in the airwaves the Concorde had lost its way. The Concorde's complicated radio system was out. That's when we heard the familiar shout, oh, blame it on the breakers, blame it on CB, even though we're not not to blame, they'll blame us, wait and see. So join with us in breaking and keep the airwaves shaking. On 27 megahertz we want our own CB. Now Mrs. Smith was watching her TV the other night, when suddenly her set went bang and gave us such a fright. She blamed the interference, yes, all logic she defied. It must be them CBs parked outside. Oh, blame it on the breakers, blame it on CB. Even though we're not to blame, they'll blame us, wait and see. So join with us in breaking and keep the airwaves shaking. On 27 megahertz we want our own CB. Well, we were out a strolling on a Sunday afternoon, going through the Sutton Park one weekend late in June. Through the peace and quiet of the day there came a shattering sound. A model airplane hit the ground. Blame it on the breakers, blame it on CB. Even though we're not to blame, they'll blame us, wait and see. So join with us in breaking and keep the airwaves shaking. On 27 megahertz we want our own CB. Now the men down at the Met Office have faces very long. Still their weather forecasts are all turning out so wrong. They've shifted all the blame for it from moon and stars and sea to the carry away from your CB. Oh, blame it on the breakers, blame it on CB. Even though we're not to blame, they'll blame us, wait and see. So join with us in breaking and keep the airwaves shaking. On 27 megahertz we want our own CB. Blame it on the breakers, blame it on CB. Even though we're not to blame, they'll blame us, wait and see. So join with us in breaking and keep the airwaves shaking. On 27 megahertz